everybody. Thank you for that beautiful welcome, and I think that idea of generosity is something that is dear to my heart and this project. So I'm also wearing my cape, so I feel like there's a bit of magic here tonight. Thank you for the beautiful music, which we'll hear from again later as well. So I would like to do two things in this talk. I'm going to tell you the story of some of the things that have been attempted and achieved during my 3 years here as curator, and show some possibilities, for example, what we've done with Victorian collections, and Sam's going to be my wingman here, showing us through some things as we go. This includes thanking the people that have made this possible, so you'll hear a few names along the way who've been key, but also asking some critical questions, which is important too. So, I'd like to just zoom out a bit to the broader context for a bit and think about where we're at in the world today. We're facing lots of challenges and conflicts. Sadly, this is nothing new, but I think that there are people coming together which are for humanity and connection and knowledge, which is what all this place was about when it began as well. And the role that heritage places and stories being told in new ways can add in a small way to making the world a better place. A little bit idealistic, but I'll put it out there. So I'm putting all this against the background, of course, of my PhD research as well, which is about how institutes like this can be relevant in the 21st century. So there's that bigger picture of how we can create spaces for people to come and connect and do positive things in the sometimes tricky world, but also how we can use creative activation to bring people together. So I'll be showing you through some of my projects. It's a lot of amazing people that have helped me along the way. The other key question to all of this, which is a bit of a harder one, is how we can have sustainable change in places that are so historic like this, which have historic ways of working and practices. So that sort of sits at the background of my investigations too. I think it's true to say that the BMI maybe is a small part of this broader global context, but we can play a role, and I think that's come through really strongly with my research is I think if we're part of the GLAM sector, so galleries, libraries, archives and museums, I think we're in a really good position to play a role there. It's exciting to be in Ballarat at the moment too, which is going through lots of change itself, so it's a really great place to be together and try things out and see where we can go. Okay, so I'd like to play a film for you now. The wonderful Erin McCuskey, who people might be familiar with, she has done a number of beautiful films for us here, but tonight we're going to show you one which she made. She was asked to create a piece that captured the spirit of a storytelling walk that we did as part of an exhibition for the Photo Biennale in 2017. So I'd like to play this. It featured two artists, Ellen Sorensen and also Barry Gilson, Wathaurong custodian, and yeah, links into that, acknowledging the traditional owners and paying respect to their culture, past, present and future. So I hope you enjoy this.